Hey there, Aries. Welcome to reading for the week of August 6th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what is coming up for you. Should be a pretty good week, I would say, for you, even just looking at the astrology. But let's see what the cards have to say. And, yeah, definitely comes up here as well. I mean, I think that you have a pretty good chance to stand out this week as well. If you're trying to stand out at work, or if you're trying to, like, make impressions on somebody or something like that, this card is a great card. I mean, it's a card of seduction, so it can have to do with love and definitely making impressions on people you are interested in. Doesn't matter if you're male or female, even though this is a queen. Doesn't matter what you are, but it's just about attracting people. But especially good for work this week, I feel, for you, and very good for standing out at work. Like, again, if you're trying to make an impression on a boss or something, and again, even if you're not, this card says that you should do that at this time. Next, you have the Six of Diamonds. Again, don't be withdrawn at this time. To me, there is just a general, I have the chart up over here. That's why I keep looking over here. People are always like, why are you looking off to the side? But to me, in the chart in general, I think that there is a withdrawn energy where, again, we might not speak up in a certain situation. This could be in a relationship or in a business or work relationship or something. This card basically says, speak up and share your ideas at this time, especially if you're thinking about something. To me, also, there's like a lot of stuff going on here where it's like we could want to say something to somebody, but we're afraid of how they'll feel, what they will do if we tell them something, and it probably isn't that big of a deal. So again, I think that there's also an energy of just making things out to be much bigger deals than they are. But a really good card. Says you're on the right path. You're doing the right things at this time to get going in your life. Next, you have the Queen of Hearts. This is a card of the mother, so for some of you, it could literally represent a baby. For others, it could just represent the birth of something new. It is followed up by the Ace of Spades, which is, again, another card, kind of like a card of rebirth. So, again, there could be a lot of new energy for you. I mean, there is a lot of new energy for you, I would say, especially towards the end of the week with that eclipse there. That could be pretty good for you as well. Also, just a calming energy. I do feel like you are kind of just feeling generally more calm this week, and probably, stress levels coming down at this time. Next, Ace of Spades, like I said, kind of like a card of rebirth. This is a card of existing problems being resolved, so things getting better for you at this time. Also a card of, making changes to your diet, health-wise, so a lot of people could be doing that. I mean, I think that pretty much from, like, Pisces to Aries, that little part of the sky there, could be focusing on diet at this time, or could be focusing on, like, food and stuff like that, so this could definitely represent that. It can also just represent other minor changes, or it could represent even friends or people that need to be cut out of your life at this time. So again, anybody that you have to let go, let them go. Next, you have the Two of Diamonds, perfect match at work. So very good card for money. This can even represent large amounts of money coming in. It wouldn't be a surprise, though. It would be like, some sort of insurance payout or an inheritance payout. This card can also represent like commissions, so if you're waiting on a commission or anything like that, it's a great card for that. It can represent you spending money as well, I'm getting this week, so, but again, probably for a good reason. This card, if you do spend money under this card, it's like usually returned to you very quickly, or if you're spending money on something, whatever you're spending money on, you usually get what you want from whatever that is, if that makes sense. And finally, Nine of Diamonds. Now that I think about it, you have a bunch of death cards here, kind of a bunch of transformation cards. This card is sometimes called the Coffin, and it's kind of like the Death card. It, kind of represents rebirth and, renewal and things like that. It is a card saying that you need to be the one to make the changes at this time. This is coming up a lot, especially in personal readings recently, kind of like us needing to put more energy into making things happen at this time. Could be the Mars retrograde. Things just aren't going to happen at this time. Part of me also feels like they could be Chiron and Aries. Part of me feels like Chiron and Aries can make us need to be more independent, and makes us need to kind of be the catalyst for change. So I would say put energy into change at this time. But looks like a good week. Again, I think you'll be feeling a lot better this week. A lot less stress for most of you. Again, might not be true for all of you, but for a lot of you. So looks good to me. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.